Hello guys, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming back into the channel, and on today's video we're gonna do a recap of what Shiryo is doing, because I feel that we're kind of forgetting the hard work of the developers, what they are doing and where they're developing for us, because right now it is a really big moment of uncertainty within the crypto space. And we need to remember to ourselves what is going on, because the developers are actually bringing the best high quality possible product out there. And with that, I want to start with the first point that I want to mention, and that is that we have 4 weeks until the start of phase 2. And what does that mean? It means that we will finally be able to open the card packs. That is going to be really amazing, because you will be able to what fees are going to be contained within that card pack. But not only that, as you remember in my last video, I mentioned that the founders pack will contain 6 cards, which 5 of them will be the same cards as the base packs. That means the base packs and the founder packs will have the same kind of cards. For example, you will have a green beast, you will have an earth wolf or something like that with the same variety. But in the founders pack, you will have 1 extra card that is gonna only be available for founders pack buyers. So that is something really amazing. If you want exclusivity, that's it. You will have 1 card that nobody else will have it after the opening, after the reveal of the cards. Okay, so that is the first point. The second point, as you already know, some of you already know, it is that the developer team are actually working on releasing the alpha on Q2. If you remember, there was a little bit of confusion in the white paper, and the Shiryo team already clarified that. We were thinking that the beta was going to be released this actually Q2, but it was a miswording on the white paper, and the alpha version, it is actually the one that is going to be released on Q2. But do not panic, nothing is gonna change. We're still having the release of the game on the Q2. The only thing that is changing is the wording. But if you are not familiar with the application lifecycle development, I want to show you this image that is actually here on the screen of how the application lifecycle works. The first step, the first phase that is right here, that is the proof of concept. It is the internal application, the internal game that only the developers and the stakeholders have access to it. It means that this is like the previous alpha version, that it contains all the bugs and they plan on fixing them, and it contains a lot of information that it might not be relevant for us. And then they released to the public the alpha version, and there is actually a complete version of the game. As you can see here, they start creating the project and they react of what they want to actually fix within the application. They learn the measure, and then they release the alpha. They release the alpha to the public, and this is the point when they release almost all the features, they fix all the bugs, if there are any, of course, and they do limit testing within all the parts of the application, not only the game. So that is the alpha. Once you have the alpha, you have the release candidate and the MVP, the minimal viable product. It means that all the rough parts of that application have been polished, have been actually ironed, and you will be able to finally build the beta of the game. And for Shiryo, that's gonna happen around Q4. So it means that we will have an almost finalist version of the game in beta. And what's going on in beta? In beta, it is actually when you do like massive adoption testing, you do like small adjustment if something needs to be rebalanced, but it's actually, you can consider it as an almost finished version of the game. So that is what I wanted to tell you, that do not panic, because this is actually something really amazing. The team is focusing on developing the highest quality possible out there. So this is not a pump and dump, or they're not planning to shield the project just because they want to pump the coin and then it's gonna drop drastically. They actually are developing something that is gonna last for the years to come. So sit tight, because we have the Dubai conference, and I'm really sure that if you already saw the art that Shiryo is presenting to us, they're gonna develop something really amazing. So wait for it, sit tight, keep yourself informed, and that is everything that I have to tell you. So I hope that you like this video, and see you until the next time.